ready set now?
I'm in a fun mood today.
I am too. This is going to be an absolute blast. We got a studio full of people. We're going to have some fun. NBA draft last night.
Yes.
We, of course, had 2 picks. The NBA Thunder had 2 picks. They did not trade either one of those picks like a lot of people wanted in the first round. Oh. So here's who we got. We've got Mitch McGarry. He is the 21st pick, 6'10", 255 pounds from Michigan. He's got an interesting little past. If he would have come out in the draft last year, he probably would have been top 10. Instead, he got hurt most of last year, had a hurt back, and then in the offseason got busted for pot, and so he would have been suspended next season if he was going to play college basketball. So, yeah, so he went into the NBA draft, and we picked him 21.
Nice. So we have the pot-smoking guy with the back problems. Awesome.
Yeah. That's why he's smoking it. His back hurts, right?
Oh, that's
it's medical reasons. I got a bad back.
For sure.
It's the NBA. They barely drug test anyway. He'll be fine.
Yeah, they don't drug. LeBron. Have you seen LeCramp lately?
The what?
He's getting bigger. I call him LeCramp.
LeCramp. Yeah, he is getting bigger. I know. The guy's a monster. 29th pick, we picked Josh Hustis.
Tell me about Josh.
Josh is from Stanford, 6'7", 230 pounds, small forward. He's considered a good athlete and a good defender. So that means he may not make the team.
Yeah.
Whenever they say he's a good athlete and he can defend well, that's not a good sign.
That's like saying, oh, your kid's a good sport on the team.
Yeah. But we always trust Sam Presti, our general manager. Look at all the people he's picked. I mean, the guy is amazing. So it's very possible these guys will be on the team next year.
Okay.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
I hope it works out. Hey, Marcus Smart from OSU got drafted to the Celtics. He's going to Boston.
I know. People in Boston are really excited about this pick, and they should be.
He was the number 6 pick. I was like, why didn't we get him? But he was picked at number 6.
He's going to be really good. He's going to be very good for the Boston Celtics. I say he'll be an all-star in 3 years.
Really?
That is my prediction right now.
Okay.
They're often wrong, so I'm sorry, Marcus Smart fans.
Stop flopping.
Soccer, of course, too, yesterday.
Yeah.
We've got to talk about soccer. It was crazy. Everybody was going nuts, even though they lost. They still moved to the next round.
Have you ever seen people so excited about losing?
No. Out of 3 games, we won 1. We tied 1, we lost 1, and somehow you still move on in the World Cup, winning 1 out of 3.
I like soccer. I think that, when you can lose like that and still move on, it's a good sport because, I mean, I'm not that talented at sports. So if I could lose and still move on, that's awesome.
Well, and it worked well. And I think one of the reasons it works so well is because they have a new guy on the team. There is a new player on the USA soccer team.
Okay.
It's Will Ferrell.
Oh,
and they introduced him to everybody. And here's Will getting up in front of the crowd, getting everybody psyched up.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not in the best shape, okay? I'm not in soccer shape right now. But I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. And I'm going to live up to the spirit of this American team that they've shown every day. I don't care if the game gets close. I will bite. I will bite the opponent.
And that, of course, is the big star of the fan club, the Teddy Roosevelt guy.
I love Teddy Roosevelt. I was nervous, though, because they got so much rain there yesterday. I was like, Teddy's not going to make it to the game.
Yeah, there was a picture of Teddy in the car trying to get to the game, and he's driving through water, like almost up to the hood of the car. But they made it.
Yeah, good.
They made it. They lost, but it doesn't matter. They move on. They play Belgium at Tuesday at 3 p.m. On ESPN. So
is Belgium pretty good?
They sound good. Yeah, I would guess.
Okay, because Germany was really good.
They're one of those European teams. I'm guessing Belgium. I really have no idea. I don't have the faintest idea.
I don't know either. I mean, I think it's funny that people took off from work yesterday to watch the game at the bar and stuff. Like, that's hilarious to me.
To watch a 0-1 loss.
What a boring sport. I'm sorry. I just can't watch soccer.
Well, you know what? You got to get into it a little bit. Everybody else is into it.
You know, I kind of like the biting. It's entertaining. It's like hockey. I like when they fight.
I agree.
Soccer, I like when they bite. I like the violence,
If they could bring some wrestling moves into it. I mean, they all pretty much fake falling down and getting punched anyway, so they really probably would be good wrestlers, most of those guys.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They probably would.
Okay, we need to set that up. We need to change some of these rules to make it interesting for you and I.
That's right. I mean, basketball, the pansies, they like just flop all the time and stuff. Hey, this weekend's OKC Fest. If you remember, we had the folks on our show talking about OKC Fest not too long ago. Tonight, you have Jada Dreyer, Casey Donahue Band, the Josh Abbott Band, Merle Haggard, and Dierks Bentley is the headliner tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one this evening. And then, of course, Saturday, Kix Brooks, Randy Rogers Band, Scotty McCreery, and Lady Antebellum closing out the evening. So
love Lady A.
Tickets are still available, okcfest.com, if you guys want to go and get those. They're actually very inexpensive, too.
They're really reasonable. It's like maybe like 35 for one day and then like 50 for two.
Yeah, you can get them, and it's right downtown Oklahoma City, down by the Myriad Gardens and the Devon Tower, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
I know. I can't believe all these like big-time stars are in Oklahoma City.
I can't believe it snuck up on us this quick, too.
I know, right?
Oh, my gosh.
This weekend. Kind of crazy. I love this next story.
Yeah, this has got you fired up. More fired up than playing a round of Go Fish.
I know. It really does. This is how I started my morning, being fired up about this. I always have to be fired up about something.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Amanda Longacre. That's a great name, first of all. She's Miss Delaware.
She is.
She was crowned Miss Delaware last month. Of course, Miss Delaware will go on. Oh, there she is, winning the crown. Oh, I'm so pretty.
Big time for her.
Yeah, it's
didn't
a great
last
time.
long.
Congratulations. Yeah, she's no longer Miss Delaware, and here's why. She's 24 years old, which we can all agree that's not old.
No, of course not.
24 is not old, and you know, and I'm very close to that age, so we're gonna. That's not old. So you can't be over 24 to be in the Miss America pageant.
Yeah.
And so it's 17 to 24 years old. Well, the competition is, she turns 25 in October. That's a month after the competition, which is in September. So she's too old. She was stripped of her crown this week.
Take it back. She's too old for Miss America.
A look. She sat on TV. She went on the Today Show, and she cried about it. She had another good cry. Can we look back at the picture where she was crying when she won?
Oh,
Let's
she
go back
cries
to
a
the other
lot. I
picture.
mean, she's a Miss America candidate. There you go. She cries.
Miss Delaware, she cries. Then she gets stripped of her crown, and she cries again.
She's out. And
All right, Waterworks.
The person taking over is 24 years old, too.
I know.
But I don't even know how they got this confused. She turned in all the stuff.
Sure, her driver's license, everything.
How do they not know?
I don't know.
That poor girl. I kind of feel bad for her. I'm about to cry.
I don't feel bad for her.
Oh, come on. They gave it to her and they took it away. Now what is she supposed to do?
I don't know. Like, get a real job?
Go be a bartender or something?
Who knows?
She was Miss Delaware.
She's 24. She has her whole life in front of her.
That's right. She could do anything.
Yeah.
Well, she could have if they didn't strip the crown away.
I know, right?
Now it's in shambles.
I think that's. How do you overlook that?
I don't know.
That's awesome.
I don't know.
I'm mean. I'm
Some
sorry.
ditzy people are taking the application process.
Well, it is the Miss America
that's what we're
I'm just
saying.
I'm
All right.
just saying.
Well, we'll call her. We'll console her.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We'll give
Sorry,
her a
Amanda.
crown.
She's in Delaware. She doesn't know about
Whatever.
us.